Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well today. This is Processing Pixels, aka Ed, and today we are doing a Minecraft Perler Bead tutorial video. If you read the title, then I'm sure you already know what we're making. This is just a quick centerpiece that I made to display our item, which we have right out here on our windowsill. So as you can see, we are going to be making a flower pot with a red mushroom. This was a pretty quick and easy piece overall. Once I got the template done, it took maybe 20 minutes to bead it, and then 30 minutes altogether once I got it ironed and put together. So it should be a pretty quick and easy build for you if you just want to do one, and also it doesn't take too many beads if you happen to want to do multiple. So I'm pretty happy with how it came out overall. So starting out, let's go ahead and head into all the colors I used. For the flower pot, we have Perler Bead Tan, Perler Bead Fawn, Perler Bead Brown, Perler Bead Gingerbread, Perler Bead Light Brown, Perler Bead Cocoa, Artkal S148, and this color isn't entirely necessary. You can mix and match all the other colors a little bit, but I do believe it looks the best with this added to it. Now we're getting into the mushroom colors, and first off we have Toasted Marshmallow, Perler Bead Mocha, Perler Bead White, which can obviously be replaced with just about any brand's white, Perler Bead Fawn, Perler Bead Tan, Perler Bead Red, Perler Bead Cherry Red, and finally we have Artkal S146, which I think looks the best, but you can replace it with Perler Bead Crayon Apple if you happen to don't have Artkal colors or don't want to order it. Okay, let's actually get into the beading. I'm starting out with the flower pot. It is a total of 6 pieces. I do make a small mess up with the top 4 pieces. To actually fit kind of the bottom of the pot together, I had to remove 2 pieces. I realized my mess up pretty quick. I made a template for this, and I did make some alterations kind of in my head, but I never fixed my template. So my memory kind of got the better of me, like, oh yeah, I need to fix this, what am I doing? But I'm going to let this play out, and then I'll jump back in kind of just to cover those couple pieces I had to remove. Okay, we're just removing these 2 bottom beads from these 4 pieces that I've made so far. Nothing major. I did make a small mistake also with the 6 piece. So just in case you're following along, I will put a timestamp covering like the mistake that I made. Basically, to have it properly line up with colors, I wanted to fix it, but it's nothing major if you don't. Now we're jumping back in. We're going to do these last 2 pieces. And then we will move on to the mushroom. The mushroom is definitely the easiest little bit that we do here. It's just 2 pieces. It fits together easily, but I think it looks pretty good. And also it can stand up on its own. If maybe you don't want to make the pot, you just want to make the mushroom, then it would definitely make it an even easier project overall. I have a few other ideas for basically the same thing. I've been working on designs for Minecraft flowers. That's kind of why I wanted to start with this. The mushroom's pretty easy, and then the pot can be used for a lot of the flowers to just give it a little extra oomph. But I'm going to let this finish playing out, and then we will start working towards ironing and piecing this thing together. Okay, I just did the tape method off camera to make it a little bit easier on myself, but I recommend doing the tape method, especially with these small pieces, but also it is definitely a smaller area that you don't want to heat your board, and these things heat up pretty quick, so you might not have to worry about it warping. But let's go ahead and get some iron paper on this, and then we can start ironing. Okay, we are officially done ironing. Now laying down a book. I'm personally going with Junji Ito's Frankenstein. It's a nice hardcover, and just to get that little extra bit of weight, I'm throwing a soft cover monster manga in there. So let's let this cool, and then we can hop back in. Alright, our pieces are all cooled, so let's get them off here. You'll see here, they're definitely a little bit too melted on one side, a little less melted on the other, so I recommend trying to get them at least a little bit more of an even melt, so your pieces fit together fine, but I think it all comes together. So I'm going to switch perspectives and start fitting them. Okay, so this was the mess up I was talking about earlier. With this kind of base piece, I had to make it to where the connector pieces lined up. That way this darker side was lined up with the exterior the way I wanted. As you'll see here, the old piece in my hand, the connector pieces on like opposite sides, but now they're lined up. So that's the only thing. If your colors don't match quite the same, it doesn't matter. I still think it looks good, but just a minor fix. So I'm going to get into clicking these together and just let you listen to that audio. So if you want to go the extra mile, something I decided to do was burrow a small hole just with an X-Acto knife into the bottom of the mushroom. And then I took and made a 5x5 mini bead square, just without whatever color you want to use. But I fed an acrylic rod through the mini bead square, and now I'm going to feed that through the bottom of the pot. And then from there, it's hidden, you can't see it, and then I'm putting that into the bottom of the mushroom, and that pretty much just holds the mushroom in place, and it's not an eyesore or anything. You don't have to use any glue. You can take off the mushroom and still just leave it by itself, and it can be at its own individual piece. And then you can also reuse that mini bead square to, like I said, I want to do some flowers and stuff. And you can use that on the flowers instead, or whatever you want to maybe put in the pot if you make your own design. So I'm going to finish up putting the pot back together. In a second here, you'll see it's not going anywhere. Yeah, shaking. It's not going to go anywhere. So sit it on your shelf. It's definitely will be fine. Now switching over, here we have our very own mushroom in a flower pot. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like this design, ended up making it. If you do happen to make it and like to share it, on Twitter and Instagram is the easiest ones. But also I would like to say I have a Discord. In the Discord I will be posting the template for this particular design, and also I have a lot of random templates that I've made for some various indie games. So if you would like to share it in there, that'd be great. And if you have any ideas for something you want to see me make, Discord and or the comments below is the perfect spot. So once again, I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next video, everybody. Thanks for watching. And just because I'm a nice guy, I figured I would show you what they look like on a shelf and also give a little teaser of the flower designs I'm working. That's all from me, everyone. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later.